This video is going to cover making a DXF file from a Solidworks solid model to be used on a CNC router or plasma cutter or vinyl cutter or laser cutter for that matter. A lot of cases we don't actually need to use the a CAM package with Solidworks. You'll have a separate CAM package for your CNC device, or and all you need is the DXF file. So to create a simple DXF file from a solid model, I like to first look at that model normal to. So I'm going to look at it right from the top here, and then we're just going to click on the surface that we want that represents our shape, and I'm going to right click and go down to export DXF. Now this is a multi-step process, and I'm going to put this on my desktop. Okay, hit save and hit OK, and it's going to come up one more time, and this is what we're going to get, and hit save. Now I'm going to show you another way to do that, just because for some reason some of the other software packages that I use, when I import the DXF from Solidworks, if it's metric, it does not scale in correctly. So what I've found is it's better to make a drawing of that file first, make sure that the scale is correct. In fact, if you wanted to scale it, you could do that. If I wanted a smaller version of this part, I could scale it on the drawing and make a DXF from it. The difference with making a DXF from a drawing file is it will pull in the template and all your text and etc., which you may not want. So you can either turn those all off here by deleting your sheet and getting rid of all your center marks and so forth, or you can delete all that extra text when it comes into your other program. It probably makes sense to do most of that cleanup here, so you're not having to do the cleanup after the fact. Now I want to make sure I don't delete my holes. I'm going to leave a few of those items there just so you see what I mean, that those center marks and so forth will come in. But we can create a DXF file from this simply by going to File and going to Save As, which is a little bit different process than what we had before. So we're just going to simply save it as a DXF. I'm going to put it back on my desktop again, and I'm going to put intake wheel plate 2 just so it doesn't overwrite the existing one. Okay, that takes care of those two methods. I want to show you one more. In this case, my file has some artwork on it, and I may want to, say for example, use that artwork on a vinyl cutter. So I'm going to right click and export to DXF. And let's see what we get with this one. Oops, I don't want to do that. Save it on the desktop. And give us the shape we want. We're missing the center of the 6. That's okay. Hit save. Okay, I've opened up my VCard Pro software. This is the software that we use for creating our CAM files for our CNC router, just to show you what it looks like on the other end. So we've created that DXF file. I'm going to import the vectors, and I'm going to go back to my desktop and take a look at what options we have. Oop, for whatever reason, that's the only one that's showing up there. And you can see that that part comes in. It also comes in with the SolidWorks educational piece. We have to delete that out of it. So we can pull that into any software that we might want to create our CNC file from. Just to take a look at a couple others, I've got my Torchmade software, which is for our plasma cutter. I can import that same file, and you can see it works equally as well here. And then finally, just to show you, I've got Adobe Illustrator open. We have a vinyl cutter, and let's say I wanted to cut some stickers that matched that Team 236 logo. I can bring that same part in, and it's all scaled here. So creating a DXF allows us to take a 3D model, make it into a 2D outline for laser cutters, routers, plasma cutters, vinyl cutters, etc. That's it.